Good day, CEA. This is Kristen Nuevanos, your CEA president, and I am reaching out because number one, you have about 3.5 weeks left until winter break. So you're almost there. And I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are healthy and striving. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Also, make sure you know who your site rep is and ask them for support as well. So first, resource fair. The resource fair is this Saturday from 10 to 2. It's a great way for us to really reach out to the community that we serve, make sure that we're showing them that, hey, it's not just about 8 to 2, that we really do care about this community and that we want to make sure that they have everything that they need to be successful. So please come out. Any teachers who come out, sign in, interact, and are here for a while will get an individualized treat. And if you can, please come around 9:30 to help set up, or come around 2 to help take down. And in the in-between time too, if you can. But really, we're just asking for members to show up for a little bit and to interact. Wear your union shirt, any union shirt, or wear a red shirt to, in a sense, connect yourself if you do not have a shirt. Also, attached to the email, there's a flyer. Please put that on social media, put that in Google Classroom. We got permission to share the flyer. So about the event on school grounds. So please share those and try to get some of the community there. So that will be this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Okay. Then there is a training tomorrow. There's a special ed training at 6:30. So please, there's an RSVP attached to this email. Please RSVP so that we can get the room set up with how many people to expect. And this training is done by our CTA, California Teachers Association staff person, and it will be about special ed. You do not have to be a special ed teacher to come. We all have students with IEPs in our classroom. We all do. I do not think that there's a single classroom that has no students with IEPs. So with the exception of a few. So it's really important that you know the laws, because she'll be going over the laws that relate to special ed, and she'll be answering questions that you may have with working with students with IEPs in Compton Unified when we know that they don't service the students correctly. So what can we do to cover ourselves and make sure that we're servicing students correctly? So please, please, please show up. Again, this is a great resource that CTA is doing for us. Our CTA staff person is doing so that we have this information. That's the purpose, right? Next, upcoming events. We do have an upcoming event calendar that I sent out that I sent out in November. It looked like this. Do note that there are some things coming up. Our next sort of CEA training will be what is a grievance, what's considered a grievance, and what's considered a gripe, and what can be done about them. So that's in January. Please be looking for an RSVP ahead of time for that as well. So put these on your calendars, make sure you know them and when they're going to be, so that you can come and really get that information. That's part of why you pay dues, is so that we can provide these things for you. So you all are covered and you have all the resources that you need, right? And then the last thing is our website. Please take advantage of the website. It's comptonea.net. And if you notice, there's still some virtual retirement events going on. There's one coming up December 6th, January 5th, January 10th, February 7th, March 7th. So again, if you want to do that, and that's through CTA, the virtual retirement training is here. You just click on the picture and it'll take you to the registration page. Also, New Educator Weekend is coming up very soon. And so I believe you still have time to register. So make sure you, if you're a new educator, please make sure you look into that. Issues conference is coming up, and you can click on this and it'll take you to the registration for that as well. So please make sure that you are looking at these, and if it's at a different location, it's by CTA and it's a conference you have to register with through them. Sometimes they have grants. The Issues Conference grants deadline is already up, but the Good Teaching Conference South and the Equity and Human Rights Conference, the deadline to apply for a grant through CTA with that is January 10th. So there's a lot that being part of a union you get. And so please make sure you're taking advantage of that, because the more you take advantage of that, the more you know, and the more you know, the more power you have in your workplace. So again, it's all about building that power and really making sure that you're supported in what you need to do. And you can do the job that you want to do. Also, there's the executive board contact information. So if for any reason you have questions, also you have a cluster leader. Find out your school, you can find out which board member is your leader, right? And you can always reach out to them as well. So please, the website is valuable. We invest in it so that the information is there and accessible to you all. I will see you all around, and I hope you have a great few weeks until the end of break.